Yo, it's the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? My dudes, we are back. We got back out on the water. Silver, this is her first test run out on the water. So we're not gonna go far. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're just gonna fish around and we're gonna find out, but we're gonna fish around and find out somewhere close because we do not wanna go too far just in case something dumb happens. Cuba dude on bass, Yak, what's up? Peña, what's happening? Rip and Clip, what up, dog? Long time no see. Washalo, Spot Snatcher is in the house. So, I gotta see how Silver acts. What ended up happening, dudes, was I replaced Silver's fuel filter. I thought that was the issue. So far, so good, but we will have to see what happens. That's why we're not gonna go far. We're gonna fish this area for a little bit, and then we will move on, turn the engine on a little bit, cruise around, turn the engine on a little bit, cruise around until we gain some kind of confidence. Hey, we're on max, bros. We were on max because when Silver left us out on the water, I dare not speak ill of her, but when she left us out on the water, interesting. Now my trolling motor's got issues. When Silver left us out on the water, this is interesting. Okay, if it ain't one thing, it's another. How deep are we? 7 feet. Okay, we're gonna drift for a little bit, guys. No trolling motor. We have no trolling motor at this time. Life. We will drift wherever the wind takes us. The trolling motor having a problem is a little bit bigger of a problem than the motor. Because if the trolling motor has a problem, we're gonna have to see what exactly happened to this fool. So we are just drifting. We are adrift on memory lane. Trolling motor's making some weird is fuse. It is definitely not a fuse. The trolling motor is on. It just will not move side to side. Well, technically it might. It moves in this direction. The trolling motor turns on and moves, but it won't spin all the way back. So who knows what's going on, but we're out here to catch some BBLs. So we have about 1/8 of a trolling motor ability. I'm out here throwing a topwater, just FYI, a little pop-R. Choked on grass, negative. Cable broke. I think this doesn't have a cable. I think the ghost is sans cable. It wants to move, but it won't. Now the trolling motor turns on, so I can go in this direction and slightly back. So if we're smart, it's like taking 2 lefts to make a right, or 3 lefts to make a right. Whatever the math is to make a right when you're not really making a right, that's what we're gonna end up doing. We're gonna be taking a couple of backward approaches in order to land this puppy. All right. David knows the feeling, so we're not really too concerned about it. We're going to focus on the positive. We are out on the water. So that's cool. We will figure out how we make this work. Interesting. But we'll just moonwalk in that direction. We'll catch a fish. In fact, my confidence level is so high that, I mean, it's just all about positivity. I don't even think we can run the riprap, but I will enact the zero or hero right now, dudes. This is our possibly 41st outing. Let's see if we can make it happen. I don't see why not, but things are stacked against us. We should stop playing these topwater games and let's get a little serious, because we have limited time, we have limited abilities. We'll make it work. We will make it work, guys, so you heard it. As long as we got one of our motors, bro, we're good. So if the trolling motor works, we're good. If the main motor works, we're good. If both of them don't work, well, we're gonna have to bust out that let's say 2 HP, and that is human power, because we will have to paddle with our arms, both our arms, and see what's up. But we ain't worried about it. Not now. I was gonna put my power poles down, but my power pole, it kind of blinks at us because only one of the power poles goes down. So I'd be spinning around in a circle anyhow, but at least I'd be able to anchor somewhere. Do I have a regular anchor in the boat? I don't think so. All right, here we go, guys. We are currently in about 10 feet of water. The wind is blowing us off in this direction, but we got a trick for the wind. We're gonna go and do a little moonwalk. At least I think we're doing a moonwalk. I don't know. We might not even have go around in circles power anymore, guys. We may have lost all abilities. All trolling motor abilities have ceased. Let's see what's going on here. We ain't worried about it. We're just gonna adapt and overcome. What is going on here? Creel, if you were looking for me to fall in, now is the best time to watch. To see that happen, because I need to twist this fool in a fashion to get him to engage up top. That's good enough for me for now. Oosh. Okay, trolling motor down. Trolling motor down. We are going to turn the main motor on. We're gonna see if that works, because if that doesn't work, well then we are up Shad's Creek without a paddle. Guys, I tell you, it don't get any realer than the Rodcast. Silver's purring like a champ. Trolling motor up, leaning sideways. So we're not gonna be able to go too fast because Silver's not gonna like that. Or at least the trolling motor won't like that. It's gonna be a weird ride home with a trolling motor stuck up like that. You guys ever had a stuck up trolling motor? Thought it was so good that it didn't have time for you? But that's basically our situation right now. Our trolling motor is stuck up. I really don't want to have to deal with the issues of this trolling motor right now, but we have enacted the zero or hero, so we will make it happen. Remember guys, the zero or hero is if I zero, then I pay out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. But if I do not, well then I don't. So, whatevs. Would you look at that ghost trolling motor just chilling? All right, and if you guys noticed, we've gone back to the old school Rodcast camera setup. I didn't want to get all fancy today. And it turns out that that's a good idea because getting fancy today seems like it would be an issue. Now we are getting a little bit more wind than we expected. The wind is starting to come through a little bit more. Why not, right? That's what we need. We need more chaos. Who doesn't need more chaos in their life? So we are gonna slowly go over the spot. We are going to cast, and then we are going to watch the wind move us backwards, and then we will cast again. And we will continue to do so until we catch a fish. Now I got to see about holding off on pushing the trolling motor foot pedal because it's instinct. It is instinct to push that trolling motor foot pedal. May just have to reset it. That is correct, dog. I might, but there's no time to reset it at this moment, and that is the problem. Or can I look it up right now? Calling moderator, calling all moderator. How do I reset the blah, blah, blah of, oh, I got a phone call even. Hold on, guys. I got to go on a mic off. Guys, whoever I was on the with, I'm just gonna tell you right now, guys, whoever said, I'll see you later, love you, princess, and I'm like, what the I'm assuming they thought they were live, but I would not let them be live, so, you know, whatever. So I thought the wind was gonna blow me in this direction, but now the wind is all like, just kidding, dog, I'm gonna blow you this way, and I'm all like, dude, what the So, let me get back on that main motor again and move us a little bit further. These are good main motor checks. Freaking wind, make up your mind, fool. But the main motor seems to be turning on like a champion. Again, I changed the fuel filter because Silver was a stuttering. So I changed the fuel filter and seemed to fix the problem. We're gonna see how we work this, guys, because we are currently in a situation, no trolling motor. Trolling motor does not want to play today. And there's no time to fix it because we gotta catch ourselves a fish. We have the 0 or hero enacted. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I keep wanting to put the trolling motor down, but whatever. I don't even know where we're at. Okay, I guess it's somewhere over there. I think it's somewhere in that direction where I want to throw. No guarantees. Steps to mess with the trolling motor. Whoa. All right, Moon has provided us steps to mess with the trolling motor. Okay, nobody put any more chat in there because if you do, I might not be able to go all the way back to see what Moon said. But you know what? Just put whatever you guys want. Because right now, I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of trolling motor troubleshooting. I like to do it in the dark where I'm just floating off to nowhere and nobody knows. Dude, does it look like I wear chanclas? I do not wear chanclas, bro. I cannot slap the trolling motor with a chancla. Remember, guys, because we are probably insane, we have enacted the 0 or hero. Now, I am a little more confident in the main motor, so I may go somewhere that I am confident that, but it'll be a little more windy out there, so maybe not. I'm a little more confident that there would be fish. I could, in theory, also power pole down over there, in theory, with one power pole. I wonder what traffic is thinking right now when they see my trolling motor just chilling up top in this configuration. I don't know what its deal is. We gotta at least attempt some fishing in this daylight and then go about trying to fix the trolling motor. I did not know the trolling motor had an issue. Whatever catching that catfish did to us, it did it hard, bro. We went out, well, so I don't know where you guys were, but July 4th, It was kind of crazy. So July 4th kind of took all of us out on July 5th. So since July 5th was out, July 6th maybe, or whatever Monday was, we went out and threw some lines. And let me ask you guys a question. I asked this to the stash. I said, dude, in this particular instance, these guys are not out here on the rodcast, right? Because we were just out there, you know, some chilling homie time. But I was wondering, let's say I would have zeroed, which I didn't, but let's say I would have zeroed when I wasn't on the rodcast. Does that count as an outing? And does that outing, that zero, reset my streak? I did not zero, but if I had, would it have reset my streak? Yo, hey, Aaron, we can't just, dude, I'm not trying to cause the lake to bust over the dam and flood all the people on this planet because I'm out here crying that my trolling motor ain't working. Nah, dog, we just figure it out. We figure it out, see what happens. Just try it, dog. Moon, I did go fishing without you. My bad, dog. I probably shouldn't have brought that up. That's like if I had told you that, oh, wait a second. I forgot there was something else June 4th that I have to put out as a short. I am now over this hump that I was trying to fish. This area right here is where the stash caught his, or George Washington, allegedly, caught his BBL plus. It was here in this general vicinity. Right now, the wind is gently blowing us across the hump, and we are just hoping to drag this jig somewhere across a fish so that we could set the hook and then attend to our trolling motor. But how did he know when to drink? I don't know what he's talking about, bro. Oh, now I get it, dog. Actually, for the record, I didn't drink much. In fact, I'm pretty sure I was dehydrated that day because when me and the stash were out there, we were just bullshitting, and I may have forgotten to drink as much water as I should have. So, Moon, it's kind of your fault that I dehydrated because you weren't there for me, bro. Hey, what's up, Game Warden? What's happening, dog? I'm just out here with a trolling motor on high. Yeah, I kind of feel like Silver was like, yo, where the homies at? And I was like, Silver, it's just me and Stash. And then she was all like, and she got really mad and started bucking. She was like, and I was like, yo, girl, relax, relax. And then she threw a little tantrum and didn't want to go. So that is potentially how my trolling motor got messed up, because what I was doing was I was on high, bros. I was lining it up, and then I pulled my trolling motor up, but I feel like I didn't pull my trolling motor up in time, but still somehow it just magically worked and went to the spot that it was supposed to. So I was like, that's kind of weird. And I guess that is what I'm talking about. Oh, no, hey, Ron. This is it's gonna be a software reset. And if the software reset doesn't work, then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna slap it around a little bit. And if that doesn't work, well then, I mean, either way, as long as the main motor works, we're getting off the water, and then we will assess the situation at what some refer to as the Chante. So we won't let this interrupt the regularly scheduled program. We had anticipated talking about how the men's U.S. soccer team sucks. Now, when they were playing competition of, let's say, lesser quality, then they looked like, oh my God, the U.S. is amazing. But then when they met up with a team of some quality, then it was just, they got exposed, bro. They looked like what they should have looked like before. So they got it very, see that? Vato, washa. This is you too can have a slim fitting shirt. You can get this at semperfish.net. This is the Latin Bassassin edition. Washalo, that guy, this might have been from a different time when this guy didn't eat so many tacos, but it's from a different time. Look how slender that guy is. He's still got some shoulders on him, right? But around the waist area, he might be a little thinner. I don't know. I appreciate that, Aaron, but I wouldn't want to impose on something that might be either unfixable, or at least out here, or something that's just gonna have to be dealt with in the Chante. All right, guys, I gotta reposition us. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna position the nose of the boat, and hopefully it stays like that for a little bit. Because my dudes, if the main motor doesn't work and this trolling motor doesn't work, well then you guys are gonna see how tight this shirt can really fit, because I'm gonna get pumped rowing this boat all the way to the dock. You guys are gonna be all like, oh, I guess that shirt could get tighter and then tear at the seams. I might even throw a deep diving crankbait. Since I'm immobile, I might do a long lining situation where I'll just throw the crankbait out there and then I'll just let the wind, well, maybe I'll just move main motor and then reel it in. Taking it to what some would deem the old school. We might have to do that. Now, I don't know what's floating out there. It's weird, but something is floating. It looks like a stick, but it also doesn't look like a stick. Troll a crankbait like walleye people. All right, wind, which way are you blowing? I need to understand this. Whatever. I'm throwing in this direction. We're gonna make it work, guys, because we have $25 on the line. Why? Because, I mean, bro, what's next? Let's make it happen. Adversity. Until I get it hung and then I can't get it unhung, bro. We'll figure it out. Okay, cast that like a bomb. I'm throwing a half-ounce jig. Oh yeah, so back to the U.S. soccer. Bro, they suck. But I did see this reel, which I thought was rather comical, where these guys were like, hey, if in our 11th best sport, we could still compete with the rest of the world's number ones, then I guess we should call that a win, right? Because everybody knows that in America, other sports such as football are king. So the best athletes will be going to those sports rather than soccer and stuff like that, right? So it did make sense. It brought me some sort of good feeling where I was all like, they're right. Usually soccer is not where all our stars go, so I guess we did all right if you take that into consideration. What are we gonna do, guys? The sun is going down. It goes down at 8 o'clock. It is currently 7:24. The sun sets at 8 o'clock. Do we even have water in the boat? Let's check that. We may die out here. Oh, we still got water. We got water, guys. But remember, guys, I will not die without water on the boat because there's water under the boat. So I may die later on from sitting down on the porcelain throne due to some kind of stomach bug, but I will not die of dehydration. No, no, no. Could I imagine a right behind ladies softball? Can I imagine a team full of Calvin Johnsons? Well, I mean, so check it out, bro. Like the cheetah, that fool is fast as fun, boy. So like having him on like 11 of his, or yeah, 11 cheetahs on there, that's a whole different ball game, bro. That's almost unfair. But instead, we send 11 okay athletes. No life straw in the boat. Negative, bro. I ain't got a life straw. I do have a life, just not a life straw. This is an interesting conundrum we find ourselves in. And I ain't concerned about this. I'm concerned about this. So yeah, U.S. soccer lost. Mexico lost. So did Canada. So all the host nations lost. Now what? Now what are we watching for? Nothing. Don't eat kale. Bro, who do you think started the parasite problem? Probably Moon, dog. Doing weird things with kale, and next thing you know, boom. Kale touched other vegetables, and then those vegetables spread to this and that, and next thing you know, everybody's sitting on the throne. But little does Moon know that I don't eat vegetables, dog, because they're dangerous. As I've been saying over and over again, vegetables are dangerous, but nobody listens to me. They think I'm crazy. Vegetables are dangerous. Allow your food to consume the vegetables, so if there is a parasite, well, then your food will have to deal with it. And then at that point in time, once your food has dealt with it, you just go ahead and eat the food. It's that easy, guys. Avoid the vegetable. All right, guys, that floating thing is a grass mat. Just hanging out right there. How are we going to reset this guy? Colin, did you not read Jason's message? To HE double hockey sticks with soccer. See, dude, because here's the thing. The U.S. soccer team, it happens every World Cup, bro. They get us all on their side. We're like, yeah, come on, U.S., let's do it. They got us believing. And then, in the end, they just let us down. And I'm like, yo, dog, you can't have a feel-good story every year. You got to show results. You can't just be like, well, we made it to the round of 16. Who gives a shad? This is America, bro. We do not say, yay. Well, at least back in the day is what I'm saying. We didn't say, yay, participation trophies for everyone. No, we said either you win or you get back in the studio and you grind again, bro. Because there is no, yay, you did, you're the last 16 teams. Who gives a shit? And that's coming from a Cowboys fan who, like, dude, when they say, oh, we made the playoffs, I don't care, bro. I need to see a championship. I don't need to see, hey, Dak made it to the playoffs and got his butt kicked in the playoffs. No. That's not what I'm here for. I have limited life. And in that limited life, I'd like to see another Cowboys championship. Will I see it? I don't know. I think that as long as Dak is quarterback, I will not see another Cowboys championship. But Jerry Jones, in his infinite wisdom, has paid Dak as though Dak was Tom Brady. And he is definitely not Tom Brady. He is not even the dad of the Brady bunch, bro. He's basically, he's Alice. He's Alice of the Brady bunch, and that's giving him a lot of credit because Alice, she was a good person. She held that family together. She, you know, like when the kids were acting up and the parents weren't there, Alice did what she had to do in order to keep the kids in line. But Dak, he ain't doing it, bro. He doesn't have that killer instinct. He doesn't have that. He's got more of that deer in the headlights situation where he's like, yo, bro, big game. Oh, dear God, I'm down by I don't know, 7 points. What do? Oh, I underthrow all my receivers. Oh, come on, Dak, where you at, bro? But when he's down by 40, bro, he lets it fly. He lets it fly and stat pads all day. They're like, oh my God, Dak had 400 yards in that game. Dude, they were down by 20 in the second quarter. So of course he has 400 yards. The defense stopped playing at some point. They're playing prevent defense and they're giving everything short. So why wouldn't he have 400 yards? As long as he ain't scoring lickety split, then that's fine to the defense. The defense is all like, oh, that's cool, dog. We don't care. Get 400 yards. As long as at the end of the game, your score is not higher than our score, get all the pat stats you want. The stat pats that you want. It seemed like we had a soccer team full of Daks. Dudes, did you guys see the goalie? What the heck was the goalie kicking? Who does that? It's almost, I mean, was Kalshi involved? Why would he have just kicked you kicked the ground, dog. You kicked, your whole life is soccer, bro. It's like it's like that goal kicker ended up kicking his toe into the ground. I don't know if it was New England or whoever, and missed it so bad. It's like that. I'm like, dude, what am I watching here, bros? It's one thing to lose, but to make us look like fools? Come on, dog. Come on. This is the USA. Work with us. We got your back, but you got to show us something, dog. Was it the Giants kicker? Bro, that was so ridiculous when he kicked the ground. And I was like, what the? I've seen it all. Until I saw the soccer goalie kick the ground. I think I've seen it all now. Until my trolling mode working. And then I'm thinking, okay, I think I've seen it all now. But I'm not even gonna say that no more, because who knows? Next thing you know, I'll see the hooks on top, catch a fish, and then I'll be all like, okay, I think I've seen it all now. But I don't know. Who knows what'll happen next? All I know is that I have to start my main motor again, and or at least attempt to start my main motor, and it did. So that's a good. So yeah, guys, I was watching US soccer since back in the day, bro. If you guys remember the chants, I believe that, I believe that I believe that we will, I believe that we will win, I believe that we will win, I believe that we will win. I was around during that time, dog, when they had us chanting like we had a chance. And then they got on the field, and then it was basically, I believe that I got duped, I believe that I got duped, I believe that I got duped. That's basically what ended up happening. All right, guys, I am currently on top of the hill, the hump. But the wind will eventually, well, I don't think it could really blow me over the hill, but it will blow me over the hump, and then I will be able to do whatever I do. What the? How popular am I, guys? I got a second phone call. Allow me to mic off. All right, guys, that's phone call number 2. This one didn't call me a princess, but this one did tell me, I love you. So I don't know what's going on out here, guys. This trolling motor not working is starting to get people in their feelings. I don't know what's going on here. It's just, it's weird. It's super weird out here. Oh, we didn't catch ourselves a fish, but we caught ourselves a slab, dudes. Look at that slab. Ay, way. We got ourselves a slab. We are slab happy out here. Wash out, little bros. We threw ourselves a crankbait and we got ourselves a decent slab here, is all I can say. This doesn't count, guys. So we are still on a 0 because crappie, well, it doesn't count for the 0 or hero. But it is cool. Look at this. Look at this slab, doggies. Now we're going to be drifting while I'm taking out this crankbait. We're losing our spot. Let's check out this slab. This right here is a 15 3/4 inch crappie. Moderator, do you want this crappie? See or no? It's up to you, moderator. Holla at your boy. Let it be known. 15 3/4 inch crappie, but this still may cost me $25. Sometimes we catch them accidentally, guys. Moderator, moderator, moderator. Okay, the moderator might not answer, ever. Dude, this guy honestly felt like a... Well, look at his mouth, bro. Washallah! This guy almost has a big enough, or a mouth as big as mine. A moderator, moderator, moderator. Let's see, guys. Who's got a bigger mouth? I don't know. I think I'm gonna let this crappie go because the moderator is just over here. She's just over here. I don't know what she's doing. Moderator, 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 moderator. I need to go position the boat again. We gotta go drift. I'm gonna put him outside the, not today, thanks. All right, crappie, you get to live, dog. You lucky son of a gun. You get to live. Let's get you a little sunset picture right here, crappie. Okay, crappie got to live, guys. The moderator was feeling nice. She said, not today, boys. Let's turn on the motor. Okay, champion, champion. All right, guys, we are running out of daylight, but not willpower. We should go drift another spot. There are definitely fish marking right here, guys, but okay, where's that crankbait? Okay, moderator didn't want a huge crappie. Whatever. I hope I catch 4 more like that. Hey, where's Rippin'? Rippin' and, dang, I forgot his name. Rippin' and Clippin' TV. Where's he at? I'm out here accidentally catching crappies. And that's his thing, bros. Catching crappies. It is not my thing. Do the lights work? What's our waves, bro? The light's not working. Come on, dog. Do you think we would be out here in a dangerous situation like that with the lights not working? It's always safety first, bro. We'll be out here with a trolling motor not working, but we will not be out here without lights. That's stupid. We are out here safety first. Dang it, wind. Every time I think you're gonna do something, you pull a fast one on me. I thought it was gonna blow me in that direction, but instead, it blows me in this direction, completely away from that hump. You're stupid, wind. I want everybody to know it. The wind is stupid. I wonder if I stand on the back of the boat, if that will change. I'm like a wind sail right now, and the boat is being dragged by my mass. I gotta go back there, guys. I gotta turn this frickin' motor on again. Stupid wind. Wind is like a woman. Make up your mind. Make up your frickin' mind, wind. Which direction are we going? Okay, we'll throw right here for a little bit, and then we are going to, oh, now the wind wants to blow I'm gonna punch this wind in the face. Not that I would punch a woman in the face, but I'm gonna punch this wind in the face. All right, wind, don't be stupid. Which way are you blowing? You're blowing from this direction. You got it? Good. Got it? Get it? Good. If we can get this friggin' rod to get off, then we will be able to cast to our right and potentially go across that hump real quick before the wind plays its dumb games. Not stupid trolling motor, dog. No. The trolling motor's fine. Okay, so what we need is, the trolling motor is just testing our abilities. It's throwing a monkey wrench into the plan. That's what the trolling motor is doing. It's all like, can you fish without, I mean, dudes, I can't even see my, my sonar is not in the water, so I don't see anything but my maps. That's what I'm utilizing the front fish finder for, the maps. Good problem fight that we have. Hey, nah, bro. This is the first time that the trolling motor has done this. The other times, potentially what you've seen is the trolling motor, because we keep it real here, bro, is the trolling motor's batteries having a problem, but not the trolling motor itself. This is the first time that the trolling motor has done something this egregious, you know, to the point where we're just kind of at the mercy of the wind. This is the first time. Yo, Spot Snatcher, you know we drop nothing but words of wisdom. And remember, guys, we still have that subscriber giveaway that will be happening July something in the teens. July something in the teens on Friday at 5 p.m. Central. Not this Friday, but next Friday, I think. I assure you that it is not a voltage issue, my friend. This is I think I knocked its brains out when I loaded it up on the trolling mode, on the trailer last time that Silver didn't want to start. I think that's the issue. I mean, if I was a gambling man, I would bet Silver on it that this is not a voltage issue. I believe it to be an issue of epic proportions, but not a voltage issue. July 17th is what was there, or is what's put there, so maybe that's what it is. Bust out another 1,000 is correct, bro. It is, well, you put bring out another 1,000, but it is bust out another 1,000, and that's what happens. This is not a cheap venture. This is a venture of stupidity, some would say. But some would say it is an ad venture. I have no idea. It's somewhere in between. It has its moments of stupidity, financially, of course. But then there's those moments of adventure where you're like, maybe it wasn't totally worth it, but this moment right here, yeah, that made up for some of the stupidity, the financial stupidity. Abraham Lincoln can't load a boat. What is this guy talking about? Spot snatcher, bass fishing out here. All right, guys, we'll throw this a couple more times. Hey, Moon, was that procedure that you sent me, was it somewhat simple? Because I might try it right now while I have a little bit of light, and then we will see what happens. Because remember, guys, we still have that zero or hero giveaway. If I zero in this outing, which you guys are seeing everything live, all the chaos, all the stupidity, if I zero in this outing, I will pay out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. But I assure you that I do not plan to zero in this outing. It is possible, but I will do everything I can to not zero, because that is going to end our streak. Oh, dudes, it's going to be a sad day. It is going to be a sad day if our streak ends today. And that streak would be at 40 consecutive, plus or minus, 40 consecutive outings of non-zero. But here we are at not 40. Some number near 40-ish. Or above 40, but somewhere near 40, closer to 40 than 50, trying to get us a fish. We are throwing a 5XD maybe. It caught a crappie, but that was it. Okay, so these guys, only crappies like eating this. Okay, let's throw a jig out there, see what happens. The wind is slowing down just a little bit. Get out the Nico. You want to know? You want to know why I don't have a Nico? Because the stash put on a Yama Tanuki, and he caught that catfish on that Tanuki, bro. That's why I don't have Andrew, what's happening, bro? That is why I don't have a Nico on right now. One would say that I could have retied already, but if I had retied, then the stash would have never caught that. We estimate it to be a 40-pound catfish, a 40-plus pound catfish, because it was about 41 inches. It's not an inch per pound, but we estimate it to be about a 40-pound catfish because we didn't have the scale. No camera, no scale. It was weird. It was weird. All right, guys. Everybody better stay tuned in because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is just from homie to homie. This is gonna be the closest that you guys are gonna get to getting paid out that zero or hero, at least in the summertime, because in the winter, that's a different story. Anything can happen. You know, fish are cold, the world is cold, my heart is cold, all of the above. But this is your best shot to get paid out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card to somebody randomly in the chat if I zero. And right now, we ain't got no trolling motor dogs, but we ain't scared. We still did the zero or hero. We are not scared at all. Hey, Andrew, so Boricua sent you over here. He sent you over here so that you can try and get a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. Vato, he was looking out for you. He was looking out for you. That guy right there, those are the kind of homies you need to have. The ones that look out for you and say, hey bro, I just won a $25 gift certificate from this vato who goes out there fishing. You should try it. I'm gonna fish and then we are going to move to a grassy area. This area right here is not too grassy, but it is rocky. It does have fish. It's just currently I cannot get them to bite. So we'll just make do with what we got. I see the fish as I'm cruising over them right now, but whatevs. Seeing them and having them in the boat are two different things. Let's throw in this direction. And the wind's gonna blow us in the wrong direction as always. Don't be scared. Oh, you're fishing with him right now, bro. Did he already buy lures with the gift card, or is he's sitting on it waiting till he sees something that he wants? Maybe he wants one of those urchin style baits, so he's gonna wait, take his whole 25 and drop it on one of those. The wind is doing some dumb stuff. Hey, I ain't scared, Rude. I'm fishing right here, as my people say, sin miedo. Here, trying, dog. I was about to bust out Richie Valens style, trying, do 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 do, and I don't remember the rest of the song, but like that. The wind is blowing just a little bit harder. I might post up right in front of the riprap, and hopefully the wind does not blow us off the position as easily, and then I'll throw a jig to it and see what I can do. This is gonna take a little bit of thinking, bros. We gotta use some of that gray matter. We gotta see what's up. Yo, Bob. So this is what happened, dog. I was sitting there. I was chilling in the front row, right? And, well, me and the Mustache Maniac, we were at the game, right? And there was somebody behind us. And, well, so so here's the thing, dude. During the national anthem, the stash was there, all George Washington style. And then when they put the camera on him, the whole crowd was like, whoa, yeah! So they knew we were there. So then there was times when they would put the camera on us and we would just do stupid things, right? So like, of course, they put the camera on me when they were all like, show your muscles, and not on the stash because they knew, right? So then I was right there, puro George Washington, flexing like that. This is what America's about, guys. And I was flexing. So everybody was enjoying themselves. And then there was some people who said that they got kicked out of the seats that they were at. I don't know why, but they said they got kicked out of them. And they sat behind us. So I was like, yeah, whatever, dude, I don't care. And they had a flag with them. And it was a younger dude, right? And that dude was all like, he's probably in his 20s. He was like, yo, man, you got to get this flag and wave it around. I was like, I got you, player. I got you. We're going to wait till the 7th inning stretch, and then I'll hit you up. And he was all like, all right, all right. So then 7th inning stretch comes around, bro. And it was a majestic, beautiful moment, bro. 7th inning stretch. We had just finished singing, take me out to the ball game, blah, 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 blah. All that had already finished. And as soon as it finished, I grabbed his flag, bro. Just like I was about to plant that thing in the stadium. I grabbed the flag and I started waving it. And it was like, puro, USA, USA. And then the crowd was, USA, USA. It was beautiful, bro. That's how you do a 250th. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was something, a sight to behold. And I don't know how many people hit the stash and me up. They hit us up and they were like, hey, can we take our picture with you? I was like, yeah, sure. In fact, these kids, bro, they warmed my heart. They were all like, hey, can you sign our baseball? Both of you? And I was like, what the heck? We're just two vatos in a George Washington outfit, but heck yeah, I'll sign that. So we signed their baseball. It was ridiculous, bro. Everybody was having a good time. It was just, it's what America was about, dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody enjoying themselves, just having a good time. All right, I'm gonna see if I can hide behind this riprap real quick. It was great, bro. In fact, that photo of me waving the flag, that was given to me by this dude that was a row behind me, and he was all like, hey, my wife took this picture of you. Can I send it to you? And I was like, oh, heck yeah, send that to me, dog. And they sent it to me, and it was an amazing picture, bro. It was an amazing picture. I'll probably hang it up in my house. That's how amazing it was. How often are you going to get a picture taken of you while you are essentially exuding patriotism all over the place? It was crazy. And then the stash and I made it onto James Spann's Facebook. People were submitting our stupidity to James Spann. And if you guys know anything about Alabama, that's basically, James Spann is basically Alabama royalty. My brother swears by James Spann. He's like, bro, James Spann, James Spann, James Spann. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, dog. Okay, guys, we are about to sneak up on these bass. Hopefully, Silver slows down. Slow down, Silver. We're not trying to go into the rocks. We're just kind of trying to chill by them. Relax, Silver. I ain't got no reins to pull on here, girl. Silver. You're getting too close for comfort, Silver. Wind. I got to do a sail. I got to become a sail so that the wind will hit me and blow us off of these rocks. Oh, you son of a Silver. Silver, you're too close. I can't take this. Silver, you stupid. What is your problem? Just because I didn't take these guys fishing last time doesn't mean you gotta be all dumb. They didn't even want to go with us. It's cool. Don't worry about it, Silver. Oh, the power poles with the trolling motors. Yeah, so I thought those were a dumb idea. That's why I didn't buy them. I was like, that's stupid. Who's gonna have trolling motors on their power poles? That's stupid. But apparently, look, dudes, Silver was going too far that way, and now she's going too fast this way. Silver is part of the problem. Come on, baby, one time, let's go. Yo, what's up, GM? We're just out here with a little bit of trolling motor problems. We had main motor problems, but now we got trolling motor problems. And the trolling motor problems are the ones that scare me, not the main motor problems. Actually, I could go to the bridge, but I'm afraid that the current is going to cause me an issue. Remember, guys, we still have the zero or hero because a fool and his money are soon parted. But I fear not the zero. So if I do not catch a fish in this outing, which is starting to look like it's going to be iffy, then I will pay out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card to somebody randomly in the chat. Let's go, baby. Why, Silver? Why? Why are you being like this? I mean, technically, if she kept on going in this direction, I could just keep throwing a jig all the way through. What up? I'm not exactly sure who that is, but maybe they'll put it in the chat. There's definitely some ladies yelling, throwing a peace sign. We just need to make this work. We're definitely testing out the problem that we had, which was the start, well, I think it was the fuel filter. So we're testing that out, that's for sure. So that's good. future yachties. I don't know, dog. I couldn't tell. They were a distance away. We do not concern ourselves with yachties. We are out here trying to concern ourselves with puro BBLs. We're trying to catch a fish right here, guys, because we do not want to have to pay out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card if we zero. We had trolling motor problems from the start, but we're not scared. As soon as we saw the trolling motor problems, we still enacted the zero or hero because there's a confidence issue, possibly overconfidence. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We caught a crappie, but crappies don't count, so that ain't gonna work. Silver, if we can do it exactly like this, I might be able to throw a crankbait. Let's see if I can pull Silver with this crankbait. I might want to back her off the rocks first. Why are you tripping, Silver? You're just acting all out of pocket right now. Okay. Frickin' crankbait is tangled on this line. Crankbait. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Washala bros. He's able to run the riprap. Possibly I could run the riprap. I don't know. I don't think that was a fish. But I will use this crankbait as my trolling motor. And this crankbait will hopefully pull me off the rocks. Doesn't look like it's doing it now. Oh, we're dangerously close. So dangerously close that I will take my fishing rod and I will push off ever so slightly. Hey, washala bros, use that gray matter, dog. We're utilizing that gray matter to the best of our abilities. I would like to chat with you guys, but currently I'm on a mission to catch a fish. We have very little time, very little capability off the boat right now without a trolling motor. Main motor's all good. I think we might be able to just pull it off here. This might have hope. We missed a good chunk of area back there. We might even go back there and run it again. Because you guys know that the riprap is dangerous. Anything can happen on the riprap. And I'm talking about catching fish. Anything can happen. You can catch a BBL, you can catch a little fish, you can catch no fish. Or you can catch a bunch of green slime that will annoy you. I can feel the wind gently pushing against my back. It might take us all night to run this riprap at this rate, but we will run it very thoroughly because there is like going an inch every 10 minutes. Let us push off of it just a little bit. Okay. Come on, baby. One time, son. Eelgrass, gross goo. That's not great for us. Not great. Creel, there is a possibility that I could bump a rock and then fall into the water. Highly unlikely, but it is a possibility. Highly unlikely, as I was in wrestling. Okay. I weigh. What just happened there? Oh, it's because I wet my reel. I wet my reel, so my line went all crazy. That makes sense. Let's see if I don't get a bigger bird's nest than I got right now. What's going on here? Very interesting conditions here. I can barely see what's going on. Go gadget watch. We didn't think we had big enough problems. We now have a bird's nest. Are the odds stacked against us? Nope. Not today, boys. We're gonna figure this out. I'll just cast out as far as this bird's nest will allow me to, and I'll reel it in from there. Yep, that's good enough. Dang it, there's a lot of goo here. The goo doesn't allow me to bump the rocks because once I get in that goo, ya estuvo, bros, it's over. Ew. Frickin' goo. Cut it out. Should have pulled out the American shad. This guy's just goo everywhere. Remember, guys, we still have a bird's nest in here, but we're good with that. I still hear fireworks. Come on, baby, one time, son. Remember, guys, there's a possibility that I will be paying out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. I have to zero on this outing, which we are currently limping along. Do not count us out. The wind is gently blowing us around. Sometimes a little close to the off a little. We currently have a bird's nest. Hopefully you guys are keeping the homies entertained because I got a lot of things I got to focus on. The chat is currently not what is top of mind right now. I do have a chance to. Come on, baby, one time. Somehow I may have pushed the boat off just a little bit too far this time, and now Silver's mad at me. She doesn't want to go near the riprap. Why you gotta be like that, Silver? She is off the riprap. I do not know why. She was going along just fine and decided, nah, no more. What about a buzzbait? There's probably a buzzbait somewhere in this boat. My crankbait just turned into a buzzbait right there. It's wrapped all over its hooks. Come on, baby, one time. I think I'm gonna have to get on the main motor, take us back all the way over there. The wind has died-ish. It's barely moving us. So potentially I can go over here to these grass humps. At least the wind on this side. There might be wind on the other side. I'm gonna move us to that spot. There's like 40 rods on this side. What's going on here? It's chaos. That's all I can say. It is definitely chaos. Okay, okay. Now, we got to remember that we cannot go fast. Wherever we go, we can't go fast because our trolling motor is barely hanging on. I mean, it's not stowed all the way, so it is just chilling. So remember, dudes, if I zero in this outing, I will pay out to somebody randomly a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card, but we still have to zero. And we do not plan to. We may be forced to, but we do not plan to. Oh, I forgot. I was going to pull out a... I forgot. I was dumb. I do have a potential fix here. Not a fix, but a Band-Aid. My dudes, the Ghost has only given me one problem other than this one. And that's when I had to take the control head back because something had happened. But other than that, the Ghost has been a perfectly capable trolling motor. This is an anomaly. I wouldn't even say that this is a 100% issue that was caused by the Ghost. All right, let's see if Silver slows down. She might not. There's a little bit of wind blowing, but she might be stupid. Don't be stupid. I'll be here just in case she's trying to be stupid. I'll be at the main motor. I think it was in here. We got the answer, boys. We got the answer. Here I hold in my hand my trolling motor. I just don't want my mic to come off. Hold on. Let me get off these rocks just a little bit. My trolling motor wasn't prepared. Now the wind's at my back. That doesn't bode well. If I go to the other side, that's okay. But not on this side. All right, let's see what we can do. We pulled out the trolling motor, the old dependable. We're pulling out the old dependable trolling motor. Did I expect to get a back workout today? Not necessarily. But will I shy away from it? Negative. Okay. Where's my crankbait? Let's go, crankbait. Let's get ourselves a fish, put my trolling motor right next to me, and let's get it. Hopefully, my trolling motor doesn't scare away the fish. It's not as quiet as the Ghost or any other real trolling motor. It's a little more antique. There's definitely an issue. Because now the wind is at my back and the main motor is headed towards the rocks. I don't care about silver and the trolling motor. I'm concerned about the rocks. Let's see how much wind is on the other side. Now that the wind has changed again, fear not, we're gonna go check out the other side. I should probably get a little bit of water. So remember guys, we do have that subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do is be a subscriber and put a comment in the 8K subscriber giveaway video short, and you'll be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. That is all you got to do, is put a comment, and you got to be here live for the giveaway. Let's check out. Okay, so on this side, the wind is in front of us, but potentially that's doable. Let's try it, let's try it. Potentially this is doable. Engage trolling motor. A little harder to see this side, but it's also a little harder to fish on this side because my trolling motor is right here. The good trolling motor, not the messed up one. Eelgrass, of course. I think there's nothing but eelgrass on this side. Well, that's going to be a pain in the bass. That Boat's wake pushed us into the rocks. Stupid boat wake. Let's see here. Let's push off of these rocks. Wait. Pardon me. Okay. Whew. Getting in a little workout. It looks like there's some eelgrass over here, so that's gonna suck. Okay. There's too much eelgrass here. Just way too much eelgrass. New plan. We are going dark. We are going dark, boys. If I can row and I can hold mostly in one position. This place had too much eelgrass and it had the wind blowing us into the rocks. So this is gonna take me a little bit, but we're gonna cruise. I'm gonna see how the wind is way out here. It feels okay. Where are these boats going? Where are you going, boys? This will take roughly 5 minutes to get to where I need to get to. I think the wind is going to be doable out here. It might not be. What am I trying to do here? Catch a fish, dog. Peace out, old school. What we always do about this time, Pinky. Take over the world. Yo, spot snatcher. They gotta earn it, homie. Pinky on the brain, 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 brain. They gotta earn it, spot snatcher. You think I'm gonna give that away for free? Nah, dog, we're gonna grind. It ain't about the amount of money, dog. It's about the principle of the matter. It is about the principle of the matter. A tip of the hat to you, spot snatcher. But once I get to this spot, I definitely need Moon to emoji me up. Dude, I could have just gone home and been all like, whatever. I'll handle it, fix my trolling motor, whatever. But nah, dog. This is now a battle between me and the elements. Dude, do you think that our streak would have gone 222 consecutive days of non-zeros if we would have given up when there was an issue? Dog, we fished out of a yak. We fished out of a float tube. We fished out of all kinds of stupidity that was happening. We had to continue to grind. So I respect this streak as much as the 222 consecutive days. We gotta not give up on it. Okay, we're rolling up on it. Let's see, lick our finger, put it up in the air, see where the wind is coming from. It's coming from our back. $222. Oh, Unlimited wants to hear animal. I don't know if you want animal here, bro. Animal dance. That might not have been my best animal, but you guys get the point. You don't want animal out here. Well, currently I'm on the main motor right now, Moon, so you will only see, what do you call it? The fish finder. Yes, I have two power poles to be exact. One which is functional and the other one which is just being a little fish. So, currently, those are not our best options. Okay, we got our light out. Where you at, dog? Where you at, weapon of choice? Okay. It is a little bit windy out here. Where's my trolling motor? Trolling motor, get over here. Okay, trolling motor's on the ground right there. We are definitely going for a cruise. out here. The wind has picked up. Let me reel in my bait because I gotta face into the wind. Only way to do so is to bust the trolling motor on high. Okay, trolling motor was on high for a little bit. Let's put it on high again. Okay. We're now facing into the wind. And now I feel more comfortable casting as the wind picks up. Stupid wind's gonna be a little rough out here. We may have to hit this with a 1-2. A 1-2 punch. Because that wind, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it decided to pick up a little bit. It knew it had to level up its game because it was against my trolling motor. Not these man-made trolling motors. It was up against the God-made trolling motors. The good Lord himself made this trolling motor. Let me turn the boat into the wind. Da-da-da. Trust the process, chivatos. A 1 power trolling motor. Bro, they don't make them like that no more. They definitely do not make them like that. In theory, I could fish from the seat of the boat and turn the motor on when necessary. But for the time being, we will fish from the front of the boat. That's grass. Let's not get all excited. That was grass. Okay. This is where we need to start the chants. I believe that he will catch. I believe that he will catch. Maybe I should stay quiet. Maybe the fish can hear me. There's bugs flying at warp speed out here. Where are we? Okay, we've drifted off quite a ways. Hey, you guys ever run into times when wind is not your friend? Stupid wind. Quit being a little jerk, bro. It's about as nice as I can put that. When did this wind decide it wanted to get real? It's like the real world out here. When people stop being fake and they start getting real. The real world, Guntersville Lake. Dang, bro, we look like we're a landing strip for like aliens and stuff. What the heck was that? That was weird. My trolling motor. I almost lost my trolling motor, guys. If I would have lost my trolling motor, we would have definitely been in real trouble. I think I have a second one in there. I should, but you don't want to go to your spare if you don't have to. Currently the water temp is unknown because my fish finder, my trolling motor is not in the water. So, whatevs. This is ridiculous. As soon as I come out here, that's when the wind is all like, excuse me, sir. I got a little something for you. And I'm fine with that. Bring it, wind. I wonder if the wind is blowing through that bridge right there. This wind is a little bit more stout than I had anticipated from the bridge. Okay, let me power up real quick. You know, this trolling motor needs some fuel. But the trolling motor also has to, for some strange reason, I don't know who designed this trolling motor, but it also has to expel some fuel. So I will be back. All right, guys. Whew. We're gonna reposition one more time, and then if this doesn't work, we're gonna move to the bridge. And if that doesn't work, heck, we'll find some other option. The streak must continue. What's the day? Thursday? Shit. It's Thirsty Thursday. And I am out here and I thirst for some BBLs. All right. You know, to be honest, I didn't even check how much gas we had. We could compound our problems here. This is a very weird direction that the wind is blowing me, because I'm pretty sure, whatever. I am not gonna make heads or tails of what's going on right now, guys. Potentially, I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going on right now? Nobody. Except maybe the shadow knows. Well, dog, it's unknown how much gas there is here. I didn't expect the trolling motor. I didn't expect to be where I'm at right now, dog. I didn't expect the trolling motor to do its thing and all that other stuff. But, dude, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I always have the main trolling motor. So, you know, we ain't worried about it. The main trolling motor is, oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Pretty sure that was some kind of nibble. But the main trolling motor is always available to me. You guys haven't seen me bust out top speed. Whereas I'm almost certain that that was a nibble, but I just didn't set the hook. There's another boat out here. Probably is gonna need me to help them get back to the ramp, because they know I got the main trolling motor here. And they're like, hey bro, can you back us up? I'm like, pues a huevo, bro. Just let me know what you need, vato. Yo, bass fishing. I went over the spot I popped out the grass, and that's where I believe the thump came from. But is it on the end of the line? No. But is it all on the line? Yes. Spot Snatcher, I don't think that your passive aggression is helping out the situation here. Just believe, dog. We gonna be all right. All right, guys, so check this out. New plan. I'm going to leave the main motor on, and I'm going to use it as my trolling motor. How do you like them apples? Guachalo puro gray matter right here. We got nothing but gray matter here, guys. Of course, back here I can't see shad, but it seems like I'm fishing till 11-ish, 22. But right now we're fishing without a trolling motor, just FYI, dog. So that's why you hear the Merc purring. It's like, yo, dog, you could always depend on me. And I was like, oh yeah, but what happened when you left us out there in the water? And that's what could have potentially caused the trolling motor to have a problem. So, you know, the boat's arguing with itself. Dudes, and I'll tell you what, potentially I had things to do tomorrow. But here we are. The 22, if I didn't have the Zero or Hero still on the line, I would have already called it. But so far we've only caught a crappie. It was a decent sized crappie. I should have painted it before I showed it to you guys, and then you'll be like, man, that's a skinny bass. And I'll be like, they fell for it, dog. They fell for it. And then I would have been all good. But I, as an honest vato, showed you guys the crappie and said, yo, that's a paper mouth right there, bro. It's a crappie. So it doesn't count. Did I try to unplug it and plug it back in? Well, I'm on the water, dog, so I didn't really try much. I just basically saw that it wasn't working, and I said, you know what, forget about that. You can't see it right now, dude, but it is chilling, kind of upward, not stowed away like I would like it to be. It's just being stupid. Now, I know some of you guys drive with your knees and stuff, you know, when you're driving on the highway and you're just like, oh, I gotta do something real quick. Just know that I'm out here driving with my knees, driving the boat with my knees, because, you know, I got a fishing rod in one hand and the steering wheel in another, but then I had to push it forward so that I could go forward, because right now the wind's being a little stupid. Just a little bit of chilling out on the water. Dude, I didn't have time to do that troubleshooting. No time. I'm out here trying to catch a fish. It happened when I was on the water. That's when I was notified that my system failure was happening. But I ain't worried about it, dog. There are some flying bugs, I'll tell you that much, guys. The wind is blowing these bugs around like nobody's business. It is sort of like fishing from a giant kayak. You are correct there, Bob. Except I don't need to use my Chevrolet legs to make it move. I just engage the Merc and allow it to do its thing. Well, bass fishing about summed it up. It's a good synopsis of what's going on here. We're just gonna see what happens. Now, the confidence level on the gas, I'm pretty sure we got gas, guys. I ain't worried about it. At least not too much. I'll let you guys know when Silver starts sputtering. Maybe she was sputtering because she didn't have gas. No, I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. Now, I only wish that I could bring you guys a more chingon angle, but I'm afraid that if I move the camera, this is grass, guys. If I move the camera, then it will, okay, when jigs are flying in the middle of the night, it's a little concerning. I will tell you that much. If you are fishing and it is dark and you lose track of where your jig is, but you know it's somewhere in the air, at that point in time, you kind of want to duck and basically cover your eyes because something's gonna eventually find the jig. Could be your noggin, could be your eye bulb, could be all kinds of things, but something is definitely gonna cause that jig to stop moving. Somebody order subs. These guys know I'm hungry out here. They ordered some subs. All right, guys. We are currently, even though We're not out here. We're still trying to catch a fish. We're not out here sub-counting. But we are currently at 9,989 subscribers. Could we hit the 10K live out on the water with freaking no trolling motor? Is it possible to do so? I don't know. All I know is that we have no choice but to continue to cast. Ah, yes, bro. I said your eye bulb. Come on, bro. Everybody knows they're eye bulbs. How else would people see the light in your eyes, bro, if they weren't eye bulbs? Come on, Spot Snatcher. Just know that you can always come to the Rodcast to learn tidbits of life. Eye bulbs. Well, that was definitely in a lot of grass right there. Oh, well, that was great. Well, that's also great. It all makes sense, Spot Snatcher. Eye bulbs. $10K, guys. If we reach 10K, we only need 10 times that in order to give away my kayak. But again, that's not on me, guys. I'm out here trying to give away my kayak, but people just aren't wanting to win my kayak. So, I mean, to each their own. If you guys don't need a kayak, that's fine. But remember, it will be a random giveaway at 100K subscribers. Yo, Scoop Dog. Just be glad that we're able to hold a position right now. Yo, peace out 22. Thanks for showing up, bro. You know we were gonna be into some stupidity out here, out on the water. You know, the moderator hasn't even checked on me once. I'm a little concerned that she's not concerned. Very interesting. She should have been all like, yo, get your bass home. I don't wanna go out there on the kayak to save you. Oh, we are now at 9,991. Are we gonna see it live? What grass are we wrapped up in? Oh no, we were not wrapped up in grass, dogs. We were wrapped up in a fish. It just came off right at the boat. Oh, what an idiot. I thought it was grass, but it was actually a bass. And it looked like a decent one too. It looked like a decent fish. There was my chance, bros. I hooked into it, had it. I just was a little confused there. Very confusing. Dang it, bros. Decent sized fish too. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was a BBL, but it was probably at minimum a Little John. I have found the grass here. Well, you got to understand here, guys. I had the motor, like I had felt something as I popped it, but then the motor was going forward and I was like, what the heck? Am I stuck in the grass? So then I killed the motor, but then the grass kept on moving and I was like, what the heck just happened here? And at that point in time, that's when I was like, oh, I think I got a fish. But it was a little too late. It was a little too late. At that point in time. I think Al asked something about waterfront and that they were redoing it. But I don't have any details on that, bros. I have no information. Okay, this one I know is not grass. And there we go, boys and girls. You never, ever count this homie out. Never count this homie out, players, because we don't quit on the game. The game keeps moving, my dudes. We don't quit on the game. Nah, bros. Woo-wee. We got him. Got him. Oh, yeah, bros. The streak continues. I will say we are at about 41 consecutive days of consecutive outings of non-zero. This should have been the second one, but I missed the other one. But thank the good Lord that we grind. That's the only way we know how to do it, guys. Grind. Washallow. No trolling motor. Well, I lied. I did have my man trolling motor. Whoo! Thank the good Lord. There we go. The fish continue, or the streak continues. Hallelujah. Oh, thank the good Lord that I don't have to spend the night out here. Because some of you guys know me, I might have spent the night out here. So, we'll just throw a couple more times for good measure. But, my dudes, that continues the streak. And again, thank the good Lord for giving us this day. Now, we didn't have the most advantageous circumstances in this day, but we did not let that determine the outcome of the day. We continued. We grinded, bro. We grinded as hard as we could. Some questioned, what is this fool doing out there? Why is he out there? What is he up to? Well, bro, I'm out here grinding. Woo-wee. Let's see. We are currently at 9,993 subscribers. Oh, you know it, guys. We go. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. My dudes, thank the good Lord on that one, because that one, after he gave me a fish and I missed it, he said, son, I'm gonna give you one more shot, and if you can't get it on this one, well then you suck. And I was like, all right, I got you. Just give me one more shot. And he did. So thank the good Lord that we caught that fish. I do believe the other one was bigger. Imagine we had caught a BBL plus. I would have still had to pay out. But there you go, guys. Those of you who stuck around and were like, this guy, he ain't got no trolling motor. But then you saw me pull out the real trolling motor and you're like, ooh, never mind, this guy does have a trolling motor. We got a back exercise in. All kinds of stuff was happening. My dudes. Now I don't know when I'm gonna fix this trolling motor. I'll probably go home and try and fix it, but I don't know. Dudes. Oh, I caught that on a 1/2 ounce jig. It was a blue craw. Tight lines half ounce jig with a Rage Craw trailer. You know, just some things. The best part is now I'm reading the comments and I'm seeing you guys singing the song in the comments. Too bad Four Locos wasn't here so that he could see it and be all like, ugh, this song, I hate it. All right, let me throw maybe 2 more casts, guys, and then we got to get out of here before we potentially run out of gas. Nobody knows how much gas is left in this boat, because me and the stash cruised a little bit, and then the boat kind of decided, nah, bro, that is the end of your cruise. But again, I'm a little concerned that the moderator hasn't wondered where I am at. Where is the moderator? Asking about my salvation and stuff. One more cast after this one. She says she'll come rescue me. Hopefully I don't need rescuing. But if I do, I think I could depend on her. Last cast here, guys. That was, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I can't believe I missed that, the very first one. I saw it splash out the water, but then he fell off. All right, guys, that was the last cast of the Rodcast for today. Thank the good Lord that we didn't have to pay out the $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. We would have if we had zeroed, but we didn't zero. Woo! Actually, I should do I should do it like my people, bros. I'm gonna have to wet the whistle before I do it because I'm gonna blow out a freaking vocal cord. For the gente, bro. We're gonna have to hit it once for the gente. That was one time for the gente. That's what's up, guys. The grito is in the house in celebration of the continuation of the non-zero streak. So we are at about 41-ish, plus or minus 1 or 2. Oh, dang, dogs. Yo, Unlimited, I appreciate that, dog. That's the only way I know how to be. I gotta be hungry. Now I gotta piece together everything that's on the boat. I've pulled out all kinds of stuff. My rods are all tangled. My trolling motor's not stowed properly. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna end up doing here. We are headed back to the ramp. Ooh, shallow. Vatos locos forever, bro. You know that. There ain't no tres puntos up in here. Puro vatos locos. All right, guys, we are at 9,994 subscribers. Are we going to hit 10,000 while we are live? Now, don't tell me that I'm gonna have to stay out here live until we hit 10,000 because that's ridiculous. Scoop Dog is going to bed? What time is it, bro? Scoop Dog is going to bed? Dude, I won't be seeing my bed for another some number of hours because I got to deal with this shad. Well, GM, we all have our streaks that we are proud of, and some people have daily streaks. So, I mean, if you are one of the people who has daily streaks, then I would probably go see my nearest medical professional. $22.11. You could have just said $10.40, dog. But if you want to use that, make me do math, then so be it. Well, thanks for showing up there, Scoop Dog. All right, guys, so we checked out whether the engine was working after I changed the fuel filter, and it seems to be working, at least well enough. And then when we came out here, we realized that our trolley motor was... We need to figure out how to fix that. We are at 9,995. 5 more to go, guys. Potentially we can hit it by the time I get to the ramp because I can't go fast because then my trolling motor will deploy if it hits a bump. Do I need you at the ramp? Moderator, I need you every day of my life. Every moment of my life. Every instance. I need you by my side. You see, guys, that is how we stay alive out here in the real world. Sent a happy poop. Scoop Dog out here scooping up the poops. The pooper scooper. I might have to start calling you that, Scoop Dog. You may have inadvertently given yourself a nickname right here, bro. The pooper scooper. 9,996. Poodle pooper scooper in the house. This guy thought he was out here being funny, huh? Well, we got funny for you, dog. These guys are gonna relentlessly, when you pop in, they're gonna be like, pooper scooper, what's up? And then new people to the chat are gonna be all like, I wonder if this guy walks dogs or something. Maybe that's why he's Scoop Dog, because he scoops the poops. Pooper scooper Scoop Dog in the house. Oh, no, you did right by doing the poop, bro. Don't be sending no floating hearts, because we would have given you another nickname, dog, and you would have been all like, oh, yeah, nope, that's too much. Ah, dang it. Well, at least I'm still level, guys. That got me, since the World Cup is still going on, that got me 0 points. It just sounds so dumb saying nil. $9,997. We are 3 subscribers away from hitting 10K. We might hit the 10K live. I should be like those kids that have subscriber counters, and they're all like, we're gonna stay live until we reach this many subscribers. And then they're doing basically nothing, but somehow their subscriber count is going up. Why does it look like there's white caps on the other side of this bridge? Oh, there's a little bit of white caps on the other side. All my rods are buckled. I doubt it. How many subscribers are from India? Yo, bro, you know we ain't got no subscribers from India. We gotta show love to the Malaysians. Oh, 9,998 subscribers. 9,999 subscribers. We may see it live, guys. As I am trying to slowly make my way to the ramp. It's white capping out here a little bit, guys. Baby caps. Little baby caps. 10K, my homers! We have reached 10K! 10K subscribers. We did it live, homies. I'd like to thank you guys, because if it weren't for you, homies, then we couldn't hit the 10K. Ah, bros, we are 10K in real life. And now my phone dropped. $10K, homies. All thanks to you guys. The insanity is real. Again, thank you guys for having my back through all the insanity. It has been a crazy ride, but we are not stopping at 10K. We got to get to that 100K in order to give away that kayak. Did you guys see the 10K on the screen? I don't know if you guys saw it. Oh, thank you, Bob. Pooper Scooper, heck yeah. King Kale, washalo. I'm trying to give away this kayak, dog, but nobody wants to. They don't want it, dog. They don't want that kayak. You know what, guys? Let's just do a live 10K subscriber giveaway. Just for the homies that were live and saw it with us. Moderator, are you in the house? Moderator, are you in the house? I know I'm gonna give a $50 subscriber giveaway for the 10K, guys, but but just because we all saw it live and you guys hung in there. Oh, Pooper Scooper. Pooper Scooper's got 5 on it. Fishing with Silver and me. Pooper Scooper's got 5 on it. Grab your fishing pole, homie. All right, guys. What should the 10K subscriber, live subscriber giveaway phrase that pays be? Dude, I did all that work to not pay out the zero or hero to then just turn around and say, you know what, dog? Let's have a 10K live subscriber giveaway. What should it be, homies? What should it be? Trolling motor. Let's see. We got trolling motor. Pooper Scooper. Huh. Fuse. I refuse to make it fuse. You know what, guys? Let's just go with this. We're just gonna put in there. You guys, if you could kindly put in there just what it is, dog. We are the Guntersvilleans. So just type in there, guys, the Guntersvilleans, and we will make it that. Guntersvilleans, you have until. Row your boat. That's too long, dog. Man, people left and we're doing this giveaway. I don't think they knew what was going on. Again, we got to thank the good Lord for allowing us to even get to 10K. Now, guys, 10K, what does that mean? It don't mean anything, guys. We're all just people We're all just homies looking out for each other. 10K don't mean shad. It don't make me any different than who I was the day we started this. So hopefully, if you guys reach those numbers, you can say the same. That no matter what happened, the same vato that entered this boat on day one is the vato who's gonna step off this boat on day whatever, and subscriber count whatever, bros, because we are all just people on this planet trying to live the best lives that we can with what we got. And that is what this is about. So my dudes, remember, all you gotta do is type in the Guntersvilleans. I mean, I'll even take Guntersvilleans, guys, because that's what we are, bro. The community of the Guntersvilleans. That's who we be. Yo, Spot Snatcher, the just Guntersvilleans, whatever, dog. It's a celebration, fishes. It is a celebration, fishes. My dudes, my dudes, my dudes. Again, many thanks, guys. Spread the word. I say that with all due respect there, bass fishing. It's a celebration, fishes. You guys have until, sorry about that. Let's just make it 10 o'clock. You guys catching any?
One or two here and there.
That's what's up. We got an old school celebrate good times. Bleep, 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 bleep. Remember, guys, let everybody know that we have until 10 p.m. because that's probably about how long it's going to take me to get on the boat or get on the trailer and get all this stuff loaded up and figure out what my trolling motor is going to do and all that other stuff. You got until 10 p.m. in order to enter I mean, dude, this is just a random 10K. I mean, how many times are we going to be? Hopefully. This is the 10K live giveaway. I saved myself from having to pay out $25 to pay out $25. What an idiot. But the game is real, homies. Thank you guys for grinding with me. Sometimes, I mean, very few fish catches, but hopefully enough laughs to bring you guys back and be all like, okay, I can roll with this fool. 10 p.m. Central. Yeah, dog, 10 p.m. Central. That's like 6 minutes from now. So let me go get the truck, guys. I will leave you with the jams for the Guntersvilleans while I go get the truck and see what's up. Remember, guys, let them know that we are currently in the 10K, the live 10K subscriber giveaway. Let them know if you want them to enter. But if you want more enter, then shh, keep it quiet, dog. See what's up. Here we go, dudes. Yeah. 10K! Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Remix 10K!
Sun on the rise, waves getting sharp like blades in the skies. Throttle down, silver skates on glass. Both slicing clean like a samurai slash. Creel got the bait lines heavy with dreams. Unlimited vision, plotting schemes. Colors on the deck, calling up plays. LA and G, I'm setting the blaze. Engine growl, yeah, that's our sound. Lake so smooth, feel skybound. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Guntersville, Guntersville. On the lake, we chillin', thrillin'. LA and G, I'm even Creel too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Guntersville, Guntersville. Riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Dockside vibes where the stories unfold. Fishtails big, but the crew stays bold. Trophies stacking like chips in a game. Legends of the lake, yeah, they know our name. Life jackets whacked out, neon and black. Cooler on deck, stack to the max. Silver's way cutting the lightning streaks. Guntersville flow, unique technique. Villains on the water, hearts of gold. Stories told, but the lake's still cold. Riding waves, carving paths unseen. Guntersville fam, we the dream team. You take it. Dope Jack, get it. Cast it out, watch it fly, reel it slow, feel it slide, hook set, hard jump, this the one, big old thump, right big, I'm green and white, pulling hard, fish on the ride, oh wait, no splash, no fight, dang it man, it's just grass tonight, it's just grass, guys, it's just grass, thought I hooked a monster, but it's just trash. Track screaming, dreams dashed. It's just grass, guys. It's just grass. Morning mist, lakes alive, bass boats buzzing. 9 to 5, chartreuse worm, Texas rig, feeling pro. I'm catching big, bite tap, heart attack. Crank it hard, bring it back. Holding open, no fins, no splash. Y'all guessed it, grass again. It's just grass, guys. It's just grass. Thought I had a trophy, but it won't last. Reeling weeds, what a blast. It's just grass, guys. It's just grass. Nothing bites but salad greens, slimy clumps and soggy dreams. Could've swore it took real mean, just me and this aquatic scene. Tell my buddies, this was fast. But a swamplet is not a flat bag. It's just grass, guys. It's just grass. Casting hopes, reeling sass. Fisherman's pride turned into laughs. It's just grass, guys. It's just grass. Oh yeah, and my service I pay money. Whoa, hot down, yeah. Sunrise hits a leg like a spotlight. LA on the silver, living out in dream. Right in hand, catch the line like poetry. Lost in the water, man, it's scared of me. Wake up early, grind, don't quit. Every single cat's got that killer whip. Guntersville waves like a beat that slap. Fish don't know they caught in my traps. Cameras rolling, YouTube live. Click that stream, watch me thrive. Eyes fishing high. It's a vibe. I'm the Latin boss. I'm the Latin boss. I'm the Latin by assassin, out here smashing every single day. Silver keeps flashing, eyes vision live. You can't deny, reeling in dreams under Guntersville sky. They say the lake's a mirror, I see a king. Ripples in the water, hear my anthem sing. Silver's my stage, fish my crowd. Catching big bites, make my mama proud. Every hook's a promise, every reel's a prayer. I'm the Latin by assassin, legend out there. Haters in the comments, man, they just watch while I'm out here reeling in bites non-stop.
Because I'm all about slow baits, no troubles. Drag it nice and easy, keep it subtle, no rebels. Out here on Guntersville, where the big ones settle, reeling in the giants on my fishing level. You think it's luck, not skill in my veins, rod in my hand like a queen with the reins. The splash, the pull, it's a sweet refrain. 'Cause I'm all about slow baits, no trouble. All about that patience, no rush, no devils. All about big bags lurking in the shadows. Yeah, I'm all about slow baits, no trouble. Casting in the sunrise feels like a dream. Water's glass is smooth like a mirror, clean. The line goes tight, it's a fighting theme. Every cast a gamble, but I'm on the winning team. Let it sing, let it dance, feel the current sway, slow and steady. Winds and they can't look away. Hooks and hearts race, pulling bass from the back. 'Cause I'm all about slow baits, no troubles. All about that patience, no rush, no devils. All about big bags lurking in the shadows. Yeah, I'm all about slow baits, no trouble.
Sun just broke that tree line. Yeah. Morning fog on the glass. Check blowing up on the phone screen. They all waiting on that bass. Hey. Yeah, they slide up, red dust on his boots. Silver sitting pretty fresh, wax on the blue. Cooler full of bottles, everyone just water. Shakes one up last, gotta fish a little smarter. Yeah, push our big green, hit the light, let's ride. Spotlight set, he's on the side. Guntersville glass, little ripple by the reeds. Hat down, low camera all on the feed. Out here with LA on the big G water. Zero to hero, hit the bell, hit the starter. If he hook looks so bad, so he heads back flat. Somebody in the chat still gon' win off that. Silver on the waves, little wake, no bother. He just sips on water. Zero to hero, that's the deal, that's the show. Win or lose, still the realest on the road. Let's go! Country boy flow with a back deck bounce. Talking to the lens while he calls his counts. Missed one, bang, that tail was wide. Chat spaz out, throwing fire down the side. Little rap run when he flips that jig. Come on, big girl, let's dance, go big. Ride tip, jump, hobo, go wild. He lean back, screams, we alive, we alive. Out here with LA on the big G water. Zero to hero, hit the bell, hit the starter. So he hits back flat. Somebody in the chat still gon' win off that. Silver on the waves, little wake, no bother. He just sips on water. Zero to hero, that's the deal, that's the show. Win or lose, still the realest on the road.
I gotta let this jam play out.
Stay true. Whole crew tuned in on the live view. No hype dream.
That's you guys.
Clear cold sip. Got faith in the cast and the fingertip. Type HERO in the box right now. If I land this fish, I'ma pick y'all out.
I know the winner, guys.
Slow vibe still high, cause the Mambo Lake keep the hope in the sky. Out here with LA on the big G water. Zero to hero, hit the bell, hit the starter. If he hooks a bass, so he hits back flat. Somebody in the chat still gon' win off that. Silver on the waves, little wake, no bother. He just sips on water. Zero to hero, that's the deal, that's the show. Win or lose, still the realest on the road, on the road, on the road. Sun getting high, he's hitting back slow. Drop a sub, y'all know how it go. Guntersville shine on the hood like chrome. Zero to hero. Take the long way home.
Oh boy, did we take the long way home today, guys. That is for sure. We took the long way home. So my dudes, again, I appreciate you guys helping me get to 10K or being the reason that I got to 10K altogether. What is this guy happy pooping? Gosh dang it, pooper scooper. What is going on here? All right, guys. So apparently this guy he's got some kind of I don't know, he must have been hanging out over there too long, because he's got potentially multiple bowel movements going on the broadcast. But my dudes, I know the winner, but I would first like to thank you guys for backing me up, my dudes. Backing me up through the grind. You know, sometimes out here it's tough, and sometimes we barely get any fish. Sometimes they're the smallest fish I've ever seen in my life, and I'm like, what the heck? But we enjoy them all. So my dudes, we know the winner, and the winner is, where am I? Okay, I was rewound. The winner is Bass Fishing 336. Bass Fishing 336. You are the 10K live subscriber giveaway winner. My dudes, I do appreciate the fact that we were able to do this live with you guys watching, the OGs. It just so happened, bros, we don't plan it this way. We just go where the good Lord puts us. And today the good Lord put us out on the water, and we had to grind for it. So we went out there and we earned it. And we just so happened to be out here just long enough to see the 10K subscribers all together. And remember, guys, 10K don't mean nothing to me, because it don't change me. I'm the same dude that was here from day one, and I'll be the same dude till they put me in the dirt, dudes. None of this is, in the grand scheme of things, bros, none of this makes you any better or any worse than anyone else. We are all humans, and we are all out here, again, trying to do the best with what we got. And that is all, guys. So if the good Lord blesses me, then I do my best to attempt to bless you guys in return, because, dudes, the good Lord has given me, a life that I cannot complain about. Though, we had to put in some work for it, dudes. So I'm not saying it wasn't tough. From the onion fields to here. But Also, I got hit by a car, but whatever. We ain't gonna talk about that. What do you call it? So it doesn't matter, guys. None of this. This is all a facade. It doesn't matter. But I will let you guys know that the guy you see here, and ask Tater, ask anybody who's hung out with me, bro. The same vato that you see in front of you will be the same vato on the other side of the lens. So my dudes, as always, fish around and find out. And thank you very much.